say, bear with me for a second, everyone. Just making sure everything is all good on the stream side of things. I have to open up the Twitch app on my phone to check. Looks like the stream elements bot is good. Yep, there we go. Okay. All right. We look to be good. Hello, everybody. Say, I didn't stream over the weekend. Did a fair, was doing a fair bit of like recording and doing some editing, and then last night I got caught up in playing the jump ship demo, which is very fun, and I look forward to when that releases to early access later this summer. And I intend on making a video about it with what little recording, or I say little, I have like a couple hours worth of recording. But I look forward to getting that out, even if it isn't anything like terribly long, like as a video, or like terribly scripted. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone had a great weekend.
Do you see that wretched little hive?
I mean, it looks like a temple, yeah.
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki. They have the audacity to call that hole a creche, as if it weren't actually a murderer's training camp. Honestly, I was
Hold on, I'm repositioning my mic just because it's a little in my way, so it makes seeing the dialogue a little annoying. Why do you want one of their eggs?
The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition. The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course. A Githyanki can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly.
I guess we'll never know. You didn't get the egg.
Perhaps you could help me then. I may not be welcome there, but surely a person with your charm and worldliness could get into the creche. And once inside, you could simply
Worldliness.
purloin an egg. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
You know what? I'll do it, but I want the gold first for my troubles. Since undoubtedly, I'm gonna have troubles getting into the, or not getting into, but just going through the crash. I'm sure my character is gonna get absolutely blasted. So.
Very well. Here's the money. Now, I expect a speedy delivery.
Heck yeah, dude. Yippee.
I trust that an early payment
Okay,
has ensured
I just want to trade now.
Take note of how much time you waste trawling through baubles.
Well, if you're gonna be so damn rude about it, then I may not get the egg. Shit, man. I want to sell stuff. And I want to buy things. I could make getting the egg faster, You ever think about that? Probably not. Wait, it split the gold up and okay. Well, then I'll just take the gold from everyone's inventory, put it in my inventory, and we're winning. Well, I'm gonna buy these potions because Lord knows I'm gonna need them. And we'll just leave it at that. That's really all I'd say I need. Ooh, actually, no, I can sell this too because I'm not going to be using either of these. And I can't use the Ring of Absolute Force. I'll hold on to the Sword of Screams. There might be something I can do with it when Minthara's in the party. But we'll have to see. Yep, give me more gold. Alright.
Happy, are we? Very well, then.
Yippee, dude. Yippee! Alright. Off we go. Let's see. Can Karlach make this move? Chances are, yeah. So, I also don't expect to long rest inside the creche. So I'm gonna have Karlach drink this now. That way she's hitting as hard as she can. And everyone should hit level 6.
What's cooking?
Why? Why? Okay, let me just ungroup everyone then, I guess. There we go. Man.
To make sure the monks avoided temptation. Yeah, but look at these mountains. The height of temptation.
No, I mean more like vices. You know, pleasures of the flesh.
Met a Lamara demon who married a mountain, though. It's a thing.
I think the thin air might be getting to you, Karlach.
Alright. We go to the creche, we do the goods, and well, we try to purloin some goods. Maybe, I don't know. You know. I know of another way to get in there. I know of... actually, like, I want to get more of these barrels. Because these kobolds have a bunch of fire wine barrels, and that could be pretty useful. Wait, you know, I'm gonna do something kind of funny.
That's enough.
If I can get Karlach close enough, I can start the fight with these Githyanki, and they don't close the door, because that'd be kind of nice.
This is about that weapon your friend was talking about. We don't have it, and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
No. Nah, the door.
Absolutists.
Damn it. Well, there goes that brilliant idea. Alright. Okay, so there's like... No.
What do you mean,
There is...
It's not possible.
There's one magic item I do absolutely want to get. And that is the... there's a helmet in a chest. And I want to get... Oh, I was gonna say, where's this little dude at?
Let's go.
Die. It's fine. They can all come be goofy. Wait, how are these guys not surprised? What? Well, him being not surprised makes sense, but like... Okay. Is there anything I can cast to make them getting... Actually, no, I'll just have Will do something. He can't do something yet. Okay. Do that. Do that.
So much for peace.
He's right there. He's right there. That one right there. Okay, cool. Perfect. Just gonna leave it as is. Have them dash. And then when it's Will's turn, he's gonna cast Hunger of Hadar, centered in such a way where he isn't destroying any of the barrels. At least that's the hope. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to destroy at least one barrel. It's a very sad moment indeed. I'm in it. No. Okay, well. That's an L on my part. But oh well. That indeed was an L on my part. Is what it is, though. Ooh, I have a scroll of haste. Shoot. Oh, I didn't give this to anyone. Oops. Okay, who's at what health? You're untouched. You're untouched. And then you. That is definitely a route to take. Leave them be. They're gonna have to dash. They're still gonna be stuck in here. At least most of them, but this one is. We're bullying them. You can't see. You can't see. You're in Hunger of Hadar. It's darkness. You can't. Okay. Well, I guess Karlach's gonna have to rage.
Bye forever, pal.
Mildly annoyed by that. Triple kill.
Ignis!
Um. Yeah. Ooh, irritation. Okay, cool. Well, that definitely could have gone smoothly. I don't get what's with people being able to do, like, enemies being able to do something through dark, or like through something that is creating darkness. And yeah, I know there's the whole thing of like, oh, but like they could probably still make the attack, but they're making it a disadvantage. Yeah, but like you're not gonna know where they are. You're gonna know where they last were. At least this is just, you know, using tabletop as an example. I'm gonna learn haste. There's no spell I want to actually swap out, so. Let's see. Will, he gets a new spell. He's going to learn. Will is going to learn. This is a really good question. What is he going to learn? He's going to learn Stinking Cloud. Yeah. He's going to learn Stinking Cloud. We're not going to change it. We're not going to change off of anything. That'll work out pretty smoothly. Okay, cool. Karlak can throw any weapon she wants now while she's raging. Very nice indeed. Yep, Shadowheart can now make herself invisible, which will be handy. Have aid prepared. If anything,
One day I'll catch a break.
let's do this.
Wanna dance?
Pick up these barrels, send them to camp. Excuse me. Oh. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Hope you've had a good day. I'm doing pretty good. Sorry if I have a slow response to your messages. I have the stream on normal latency for chat, so there'll be a little bit of a delay, but I've been doing pretty good. Had a pretty solid weekend. Didn't stream over the weekend. Was kind of busy with doing recordings and some editing. Still learning how to edit videos for YouTube. But all in all, pretty good. Are there any more barrels around?
Time to rest.
I know I blew up like 2.
Moving ahead.
So, a little unfortunate. But yeah, with today's stream, it's probably gonna end up being shorter. Main goal is just to get through the mountain pass, clear out the Githyanki. Hopefully end it off in Act 2. Trying trying to keep the streams down to having like, you know, goals set in mind. Like, hey, I want to try to accomplish this and this within this stream. Obviously, it doesn't go by you know, by plan.
I could go for a good meal. Watch this.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah. Yeah, currently the party just hit level 6,
Is someone crying?
so it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good indeed. Oh, yeah. Well, I can't sneak.
Pride of the gate.
Yeah, I don't mind playing Baldur's Gate on stream. It's a game I've always enjoyed playing off stream, so I just figured, why not do a tactician playthrough with no mods and just do it, you know? Why not? Like, I already enjoy the game. Like, the only way the overall experience becomes unenjoyable is just like if people in chat for whatever reason just become like, you know, annoying. But that's why I have some chat rules and channel rules, and it's like, hey, if you break them or whatever, like, you know, I have to politely ask, hey, could you not? And then if you still continue on, then, well, then gotta suspend or ban you. Like, that's just, you know, unfortunately. But trying to just keep things chill, trying to keep things good vibes and all. That's cool. So there's nothing wrong with a bit of good Minecraft. That's always a fun game to play.
Down the hatch.
Carla can't kick this, can you? Ooh, she can. Okay. She can kick it, but she didn't hit it. Ooh, actually, I can Eldritch Blast. There's, what, 3 more over? Yeah, okay, there's 3 more over there. Okay, no problem. Sick. Ooh, are they in the... Whoa, okay, no, these 2 aren't, but that one was. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got back into Minecraft like heavily back in the Xbox 360 days when the 360 version of Minecraft came out. Good times. Sure, I don't mind sharing. I don't mind you sharing.
Still on my feet.
Can I see anything? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. Ooh, move my guy away. Yeah, I don't mind you sharing whatever your ideas. Oh, dang it. Yeah, which I apologize if I'm too loud compared to the game. Audio has been something I've sort of struggled to keep consistent. Oh, yes, come on. Good, it lost its armor back. Oh no, it didn't lose its armor back at this. Okay, well, let's end concentration on that. Let's see. So basically, no, I'm perfectly fine, and you know, I very much appreciate it. I appreciate the offer. Not interested. On Thursday, I had a moment with some other people who basically came to me with the same kind of propositions. It was just kind of a bad day, and it's partly why in my rules I say, you know, no no self-advertisement or promotion,
Better than nothing.
and then you can't. No one can send links because I have a bot that disables links, just for the sake of like my safety and like anyone who may be viewing, potential safety. So
On my way.
I appreciate the reaching out, and I appreciate you stopping by the chat and talking, but I'm not interested. Respectfully. And I understand that not every day, not every stream is going to be like Thursday stream, where it just felt like I was getting badgered by a bunch of people who were what felt like trying to sell me things. But just based off of that experience of being in that situation, not interested. But very much appreciate reaching out. Because yeah, and on Thursday's stream, it felt like I was just talking in circles with those other people, and like they wouldn't take no for an answer, or
What's the story?
they like absolutely wanted to know, well, why is it that I'm not interested, and they couldn't leave it well alone as to just to say, hey, like I'm not interested, but so I'm not trying to come off as hostile or mean, just
Shouldn't have wished
giving a little bit of context.
interesting times. Here we go.
He's got garbage
Must be
on
on
him.
my way.
Oh wait, where am I going? I was gonna go grab a helmet. I got completely sidetracked by this little this little mental tangent. And once again, to my point of like, or to the point of like, the graphics and whatnot, I'm not too concerned with it, and if I feel as though it's absolutely necessary to have like better banner images and what have you, I can figure it out. I can do it. I can try to do it myself, no problem. Just want to keep things slow, move at my own pace. At least try to. Oh, really? That's gonna make me take fall damage? Are you kidding? Okay, well I guess I gotta drink that potion, because take fall damage from like a like a 4 to 5 foot drop. Ooh. Are you joking? Okay, good. At least I can make that jump. So let's get very irritated. Okay, group everyone back up. Now we continue on back to where I was trying to go. Oh, yep, now we can go into the creche. I'm gonna open this big door. Although it sort of doesn't matter, because it's not like I'm gonna walk through here again. Because if I'm gonna leave the creche, I want to leave through fast traveling.
Uncertainty. Your curiosity is getting the better of you.
Yeah.
Do not let it.
Yeah, I know, Dream Visitor.
Stay away from the Githyanki.
But why? What if I like
They're
Snot
hunting
Elves?
you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Still find it hilarious. Just my friend in a previous playthrough is like, ah, yes, Snot Elves, and it's just like, they're not elves. They're more like frogs, like frog people, but like, yeah, Snot Elves. It's just, it's funny.
Istik, state your purpose quickly.
You Thanky Thanky hate the Mind Flayers. I have proof that they're invading. Okay, hold on. I need to grab my, or move my phone more closely to
We are aware,
me.
and it
So
is dire. But of late
So,
we've been distracted.
bear with me for a moment.
Perhaps the news you bring will change Inquisitor Wargaz's mind. Seek the Inquisitor within. Step lightly, Istik.
Come
He's
on.
not known for his lenience.
Are we sweet? Yeah, it seems like we're sweet. Just double checking things. Very much apologize. Okay, cool. Alright, first order of business in the creche will be checking the vendor. Because she actually might have things that will be kind of handy. At least just a little bit.
Carefully. Trust me.
In that case, lead on, miss.
She's not the leader, I am.
Blood, rust, scar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this.
I guarantee my
Fine,
stuff is
but your
spotless.
paraphernalia had better be pristine.
Wait, that's actually a really good thing I didn't think to look at. Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. At least the text box for chat is popping up. It's a little bit blocking over here, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Ooh, okay, is there anything ooh, actually. No, I'm gonna sell the helmet of smiting because it's not terribly useful. So gloves of dexterity, that could help Will with not getting hit so dang often. But I kind of don't want to buy that just to get just to make it where he doesn't get hit more often, and then basically like sell it 2 seconds later. Troubling decisions to make. I need to put this on Karlak. I keep forgetting to put this amulet on Karlak. I just sell those 2 potions. I don't plan on doing any summoning. Well, okay, if I have Housen in the party, I may try to make him a necromancer. Because I still have the necromancy of Thay and the dark amethyst. I just haven't used them, so we're gonna just get rid of some more things. Get rid of the Jolty Vest. I'll get rid of the Shadow of Minzoberans. Actually, I'll keep it because I could potentially use that on Minthara. And I'll sell Corellan's Grace. And then in return, I want potions. And this short sword. And mayhaps only that. You see, I kind of want this. And I kind of want this for me. But the braces of defense are kind of based. How expensive is this? Okay, you know what? we got to think of it this way. Chances are I'm gonna have a fair bit of crap to sell, like Githyanki armor
On your
and
way, then.
longswords and whatnot. So we're gonna be pretty set on gold. I'm probably gonna recoup most of my gold back. So put that on her. I can't put that on him. Ooh, I'm gonna wear these boots for right now, but there are gauntlets that or gloves I can get pretty soon. And all in all, I'm wanting to try to use those instead of bracers of defense. The thing that's gonna suck though about that is I'm gonna lose armor class. So I think I'm gonna go down to like 12 AC.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain.
So it'll be very
The
painful.
latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prison. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight. Chitrai, we could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prison, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him. Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
You know, it could have been funny and just like sneakily like, you know, open the door and whatnot and then just fireball. Damn, why didn't I do that? That would have been funny. Hold on, I kind of want to go back and see if I can do that. No, it's gonna be too far. Nah, it's whatever, it's fine. Dang it. That would have been so good just to do that. I'm not in the mood to negotiate with this leader of people, apparently. I instead am in the business of throwing hands.
Pagan looking. Marching.
So what I shall do. So I want to have Karlak
I've got this.
sit right there.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Don't waste a step.
My character
This calls for careful
sit here. He's gonna turn the candle off.
Defender of the people.
We're gonna have Will
Steps at a time.
also come over and not be inconspicuous.
I hate wolves.
Okay, Shadowheart.
realize you were fighting with wolves, Shadowheart.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things.
Well, let me talk to her first.
Time in the shadows.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Look, I won't judge.
Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Nah, I'm just reasonable.
There is work to do. Perfectly hidden.
Okay.
Nice and quiet now.
Now, we're gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with my character. Actually, I'm gonna have Will move over here so that way he can magic missile and not be, you know, SOL.
Bit of caution never hurt.
Sought a fight, and now you have one.
Oh, what the hell? See, look, I had a feeling. Historically, I always know this shit is gonna happen. Look, everyone just breathe it in. Become stink. Actually, you know, no. Actually, yeah, become stink. Become stinky. My character can't do anything, and he dropped his staff. It's over there. I need to go pick it up. Actually, can I... You know what? For the sake of it, I'm going to delete the messages that were put in chat just because they're adding me. Or no, actually, that's fine. I'm gonna just leave it there. But I guess for the time being, I'll just have chat be invisible on the stream, just that way it's not taking up so much space. Just do that. Yeah, become scared. What sword? You dropped it. Well, it's a good thing I kept, it's a good thing I kept Hex learned. Rude. She's still concentrating on the fear? Yeah, she is. What the... I'm gonna get angry. No, I'm not fearful anymore. But I'm fearing for my life. Oh, you freaking little whack. Whack, dude. Okay, look, it's a good thing I bought these potions. I thought I bought her big potion. Or no, I did. Okay, I having a moment. Having a moment. It is okay. Can I? No, I can't throw the dog. But I can throw this. Okay, Shadowheart, I need you to lock in. But why though? Not again. Like, just leave me alone. That's not a smart idea, Chief. So we're gonna take you, and we're you know what? No, we're just gonna do this. Kick you in the chest, and then we're just gonna take my axe and throw it. And I intend on doing some funny things with Karlak. That bumps everyone's hit points but mine up, so that's okay. Could be worse. Okay. Give him the suplex. Oh my. I'm not scared anymore. Let's go. Okay, let's go. We're casting a magic missile. We're just needing to do something. Here. Oh, for Pete's sake. Leave me alone.
I won't give in.
This is gonna
Like, just leave my guy alone for 2 seconds.
count on me.
He doesn't want what you're selling.
Battle favors the fearless. Finding my way. Nothing will stand in my way. On my way.
My faith will protect me.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Re-equip my staff, because... Yes.
My turn.
Suplex. And then do it again. Always funny. Okay, realistically, this shouldn't be all that bad, so I'm gonna just short rest now, because there's a reason why I stockpiled so many explosives.
Sharp as ever.
Don't be shy.
La la la.
Because what I've learned is that when you have a lot of explosive barrels, and you, excuse me, and you, you know, just fill up the, like, you know, a good chunk of the room where these enemies are with explosives, things tend to die. pretty quickly.
Who will be? Oh,
So,
it is you.
and I have easy ways to set it off.
Make haste. We have business to conduct.
But, you know. Do. Yeah.
Place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
Agreed. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
I'm a bit afraid this Inquisitor won't want to say anything useful.
Yeah, probably won't.
Never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now.
Having a chill time, but this should unironically go very, very smoothly. All I need to do is all I need to do is go back to camp with Karlak. She can't. Okay. We're gonna have to have her go go over here, like exit this little room area, whatever. And I have to fast shovel her or take her back to camp, grab a bunch of barrels, put them in either my inventory or like the rest of the party's inventory, and then have her skedaddle on back over. So a little side tangents happening. It's fine. It's working out. So I'm gonna reorganize this again. Really? They shouldn't wait. Huh. You know, actually, no, that makes more sense. So then we're gonna put these back in here then. I'm gonna just take the smoke powder barrels. And then we send that to, we'll do my character, Will, Shadowheart. Yeah, okay, I think this is enough. Respectfully, I think it's enough. And now we have Karlak do the slow walk back.
Never wanted these.
And then we begin laying the trap. Hold on. I can actually do this. Hold on. We're actually gonna try to like get it a little bit more evenly, like distanced out. That way I can have these barrels. Sorry everyone if this is gonna take but this is gonna take a little bit. I wanna lay the trap, so to speak. Just gotta make sure I'm grabbing the right barrels I wanted to. What do you mean too far? I've not been to that far. Bam bam. Okay. And then now what we do is we split these up. Do that. Take these two barrels. Put one right there. One right there. Then we take the two barrels that Shadowheart still has because she's the only one with any barrels. Do that. And then do that. And now, at the very worst, what ends up happening is most of them die and only some of them don't. And just in case things go poorly, I'm going to save right here. Wow, that actually did a lot less than I was expecting. I should have used more of my bombs. But I at least got these two like fighters down, and I got the two spellcasters over here. Now, stop shooting me! Oh no, I did. I didn't do that. Oh shit. Okay. Ooh. Rough. Rough. Yeah. I'm gonna just do. It's not likely to pass. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have Will just stand over here.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Put 'em up.
Karlak is gonna enter the room.
Incoming.
Shadowheart is going to cast Shield of Faith on Karlak.
Time to push my luck again.
Battle favors the fearless.
Fuck yes.
Need to stay focused.
I'm gonna take my big potion that I didn't want to use right now, but I'm gonna use it now. Throw it at my character.
Let's cut your fire, baby.
Karlak is gonna rage. And then we just go to town. I didn't want to go over there, but alright. Oh, before I do something dumb.
My little trick. I've got it.
Alright. No, leave alone. Stop shooting me.
Now this is my happy place. Poor
Alright, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna kill you. Because you're just getting on my nerves.
Find a route.
No holding back.
Get away from my people.
Everything.
Ooh. No, Will. Well, at least he's not a paladin.
Can't even catch my breath.
You're just gonna go over here. Hell yeah. Let's go. Should have used more explosives. Definitely should have used more explosives. Save, but let me check the stream. That is a lot of fire. Caesar, I tried to blow up the entire room. It did not work out as well as I was hoping. I should have used more barrels. It was against my better judgment too, because I was like, hey, you know what? Blow up the entire room. And then I was like, but I want to save some of these for later. Nope. I should have used all the barrels.
Are you friend or are you thief?
I'm a friend. No.
That artifact is the only thing keeping us safe. She cannot have it.
Calm down.
An unexpected servant. Your will is strong. Descendant of
Oh.
noble dragons. You honor us with your allyship.
Look, I say what I said, but it's like, you know what?
Fealty one step further, and you will be rewarded beyond your mortal reckoning. The astral prison. It is
Ooh, I know a
corrupted.
perfect way that I can make up for a lack of explosions in that room.
Their mind is warped, broken, and blunt. They are an agent of the grand desire.
Perfect thought just came to my mind.
Sabotage the astral prison. Our last defense against the return of the Elithid Empire. As long as they live, the prison is compromised. Find the one inside and kill him. Be aware. They are not alone, and they will appeal to your trust. They are not to be believed. You must accept, refuse, and know my fury. You
Yeah,
are
I'm being
being
protected.
lied to.
I'm sending mixed messages to her. Alright, fine. I'll do it. I'll get the double disapproval from everyone, because people clearly don't understand sarcasm.
Use the planecaster's power to enter the prison. Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must.
No, I'm just curious. Okay, that hardly made a dent in anyone's approval. We're good.
What a charmer.
Now, I need to loot people before I continue on with my grand plan.
There we go.
Put that in my inventory. And hopefully of all this, I should be able to recuperate my gold. Because I spent a lot of it. Now, I should, if I'm remembering how this interacts with each other, these gloves and these boots should work with each other. I should be able to apply 4 turns of reverberation on something. I am not entirely certain. But I need Karlach to be my pack mule because I can't carry most of what I want to pick up. Just put these in my inventory because those are crafting material or potion crafting materials. Karlach will take that. We'll take the skin burster. Sell that for later. Yep. Put that there. Okay, cool. Now, what we do.
Making me sweat.
What we do. To make up for a lack of explosions, I'm gonna send the rest of the party away. And I, by myself, I'm gonna go steal the blood of Lathander, and I'm gonna cause this place to blow up. Ooh, but the egg though. I did say I was gonna. Yeah, dude. To make up for the lack of explosions, just make more explosions. I did say though, to an NPC when I got here, like when I got to this region, that I was gonna steal an egg from the Githyanki. So I need to do that first. So I need to heal Will because Will is hurt. Perfect. Yeah, Will's good on his spells. Shadowheart's not. She's okay. Karlach can rage one more time. More stuff to sell. So yeah, hopefully no one. Okay, no one's gonna stop me from sneaking over here, so we're good. Although, don't I have a potion of invisibility? No, I have a scroll of invisibility. Okay, so who has the highest stealth? Okay, so Will is the one who has the best stealth in this little group. So we're gonna detach Will. Actually, I need to resituate stuff.
One move ahead.
Okay. I got to move fast. I don't have much time for Will to be invisible.
Careful. There are traps around.
Okay. Now this is where I have to, yeah, 5 big booms out of 5, yeah. Okay. I need them to end their turns. Like, at the worst, Will may die. But, you know. Once again. Yeah. That's going to be the problem, though, is if I cast a spell, I'm going to get... Will's immediately going to become invisible. And I don't know if that happens, this person will see him. But here's to hoping nothing bad happens. Yoink.
A large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
I forgot about that trap. Ooh, shit. Okay, well. You know what? If Will dies, it's fine. I can just bring him back. But I completely forgot about that trap. That trap that's like right next to the egg.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Ooh. Hmm. I'm fucking... Oh, man. Well, there goes that spell scroll. Rough. Very rough. You didn't need to cast Shatter on him. Jeez, that's a little bit much. One would say. Oh, dang it. I was about to cast a spell.
Got it.
Yeah, you sit in the acid. Okay. Let's see. I don't have anything I really want to cast on Shadow Heart. Dude. I'm getting sick of you. What? How do you do zero? How is she doing 0 damage? Joke's on you, Karlak can't be disarmed, I don't believe, because of this. So. Alright, first of all... do that little bit of healing.
Fuck yes.
Do that. Get into position. Kick him back down there. Have Karlak go to this one. Okay.
I'm ready. You've been in better shape.
Can still hit her with the...
Eating
Ooh, wait. No, that haste scroll's gonna be a waste to do right now. So do that. Drink this now. Do that. What? He's too heavy to throw now. Oh, it's because I... Okay, no. Never mind. It's because I drank a potion, so it got rid of the effect of the giant strength potion. Because I was about to say, I'm like, I just had enough strength to pick him up and throw him. Why can't I do it now? No, I can't. I having a moment. What? I don't understand why that happens. Okay, throw that into my inventory. Where's Will? Pick him up. Okay, cool. Now, these fine people can fast travel here. They can be out in safety. I will get them to safety first. And then we do the whole process of doing big booms. I'm overweight. Wait, Garlac's over encumbered? What? You know, she can drop those actually. She doesn't need those. She doesn't. Those aren't worth much, so they can be dropped. Drop that. Keep those. Drop this. Alright. Now it's for my little adventure. Ooh, actually, I just thought about something. I may not be able to unlock the door without Karlach. Well, here's to becoming buff.
The statue starts to rotate,
Damn thing
but
is
its
jammed
rusty
shut.
mechanism jams stuck.
This?
We don't have any grease bottles, do we?
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Okay, well, that means I need Karlach. I need Karlach to open the door now. She's proficient in athletics. Although her strength is lower than my character at the moment, she's more likely to still pass. Because my character only has a +5 to an athletics check, whereas Karlach has a +7, so... Hopefully this works. If not, I'm going to be mildly annoyed, and then I can't do big explosions.
What is it?
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Cool. So it's funny. So my magic missile, which I assume didn't do enough damage to like do anything to it, doesn't cause it to rotate. Karlach walks up, hits it once, and is just like, yeah, I'll move now. Oh, did I pick up that sword? That's a really good question. I may have not picked it up. I probably should do that before I destroy everything. Because that's an upgrade for Karlak, at least for right now.
What's this?
She definitely could use that sword. It'd be better than the axe that she's been using. Yeah, okay. Alright, Karlak. Now you're gonna go back with everyone else. And now I can do the funny stuff. Just gotta open the door.
The statues revealed a hidden door. Curious.
With haste.
Just happy now that I can actually get over to here.
Let's see what this does.
Remarkable that this stayed hidden all this time.
That actually did more damage than I thought it was gonna do. Okay, that didn't, but okay, and then with this, do that. Then we Misty Step over to right there. I still have more Misty Steps in me, which is good. I need those. And then we yoink the forbidden fruit.
Ornate mace hovers before you, suspended in a shaft of brilliant light. A fist-sized piece of amber flecked with crimson is set in the handle, emitting a radiance all its own. This mace must be the legendary blood of Lathander. The amber is said to contain the blood of the Morning Lord himself. You recall all the measures meant to keep you from reaching this place. Taking this mace would surely lead to something quite disastrous.
I mean, all it was just doors. Yeah, this is fine.
Everything is in motion. All within these walls are doomed to destruction unless you act.
Okay. So we missed these set, and then we just run.
Good thing it went up. Now to get out.
Way to go still.
just Misty Step and run.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
No more roof. Time to get down.
My faith protects me.
Okay. And then I just do one more Misty Step. Hell yeah. Not quite an explosion, but still an explosion. And it's bigger than anything I could have made happen at the moment, so. Yep. And the rest of those Githyanki that I didn't manage to go and fight, oh, they're gone.
It's gone. The entire creche is destroyed.
Let's leave before we're up.
Hell yeah. Nope, I don't want to make marker. I want to fast travel. Also, oh, I can't short rest. That is fine. That is a-okay.
Shame that monastery had to go up like that. Taking my impeccable reputation for success with it.
What do you mean? I still got the egg.
Thank you. Paying up front seems to have had its benefits. A pleasure to do business with you.
Hell yeah. And I don't get more gold. Actually, can I
What's up for discussion?
still purchase things from her?
At least we can preserve something of that unfortunate creche.
I can. Okay, cool. We're just gonna get rid of all the weapons, at least as much of them as I can, before she has no more gold. Do one. That's fine. I'll be losing out on 5 gold, but nah, it's whatever. And heck, if anything, I'll buy stuff from her. But I also will continue to sell some of the stuff I have, so. What does Arcane Synergy do? Oh, that's good if you're doing like, Spellblade. Kind of like a blade singing wizard kind of character. Which, I'm not a sword wielding wizard. I am a sorcerer who can create a dog.
Looks like a trap.
A dog.
This place is hungry for blood.
Okay.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I need everyone to heal first.
Pal.
That's not her turn.
Let's go before
We-
you, baby.
Well. Karlach doesn't have any more rages. Will is at 1 HP. So anything touches poor Will, he's just dead. Or he's gonna go down. Nice. As long as they can stay in the Hunger for Dar for a little bit, they're gonna take damage, which is good. But I also, these Death Shepherds are gonna be a problem. I'm gonna have my character back up. What does Undead Ward do? What does that do? Oh, that's whack. Okay, okay, good. It failed that. That is good. We're going to cast Shield of Faith on Karlach, make her harder to hit. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm going to take one of my bombs that I have, and I'm going to throw it at the enemy.
Good idea, Karlach.
Say, well, when it's those guys' turn, they're gonna fucking do bullshit. Do that. Need to get Dog and Karlach into position.
Over there.
Actually, how much movement does the dog have more of? He can go right there. Okay, good.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Go there. They're hypnotized. Move Shadowheart up just a little bit. Okay. I just need to go after one of them right now. How do you miss? You have an 88% chance to hit, and that's with advantage.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Oh, there's a glove I need to, or I believe it's a glove I need to get from that vendor before I actually leave this area. So I need to remember to do that. Okay. Pain. That is what that is. That is just pain.
No holding back.
Okay, move him up closer.
No holding back.
Will is still going to stay within range. Dog is going to miss again, but that's okay.
Can't even catch my breath.
That's not okay. Oh, I brought it back at full health. No. No, don't kill Will. No, the stink. Okay, good. It didn't attack Will. But Will can't do anything because of the fart gas.
Blood comes easy these days.
On the victor's path.
Okay, really? Like, what's the likelihood of this downing Will? So, yeah, see? I had good intuition on that. Moment of Cold, what does that do? Oh, that's actually kind of based. All I gotta do is 1 cold damage to it and I get a sorcery point back. That's actually pretty handy. You know, assuming things go well. Take him down. And then we just start working on this guy. Ooh. That's not good. That is very not good. That hopefully should hit. It doesn't. Why couldn't that switched?
Survival is all that matters.
Okay. I need to take care of that first. And then I'm running. Luckily, Shadowheart, you can't be hit with a crit because of that shield you're using. Okay, before I forget, I need to buy those gloves because there's a ring and a hat in Act 2. It can allow me to do funny things with Karlach or with my character.
Something of that unfortunate crash. I should hope so. When adventure calls,
Yes.
I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look. Now.
I don't care. I got what I wanted. And then I'm gonna loot the armor off of the Death Knights, because that I think is either half plate or full plate, and I think that can go for some good chunk of change. Yeah, it's half plate. Yeah, that goes for a good chunk. Although I think some of these guys have like full plate. I think it's like these ones. Yeah. Very cool indeed.
Time to press ahead.
And now we venture off into Act 2. Yippee!
What's that?
Oh. Venture off into Act 2. I'm gonna long rest before doing that though, because everyone's resources are tapped out.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
Yes.
Ever a man?
I do.
Would it pain you?
I do know of a man named
to
Gale.
assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
Sure.
And I would confirm it to be so. Please, after you. My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Bortity washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
Yeah, sure.
And a
Sure, why
great
not?
kindness that would be.
We have an abundance
See,
so far.
Gale, even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
The long-awaited question. Now, if you please...
I forget how long
Elminster,
this dialogue is.
too long-awaited answer.
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
Eh,
The very
wouldn't say
purpose
any.
of
Wouldn't say no to any
existence.
divine intervention.
In a roundabout sort of way. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you can.
And it's because of the orb in
Lord.
his chest.
Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help. Or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
It's an option 3. No, which is option 1.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute, and for your sacrifice you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like
Look, we'll do it.
make swell and
Although I'm probably not going to have him blow himself up.
seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Cool. Yippee. Finally. Ugh. I forget how long that dialogue is, and I kind of don't want to talk to Gale, but I'm going to talk to him, so.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms.
Yeah, dude, he's a level 20 wizard.
In existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
You know what? I'll leave you to your thoughts, Gale.
Of course. Kind of you to stop by.
Yippee, I can long rest now. Woo! Oh yeah, where's Lae'zel? Is Lae'zel still here? Yeah, she's still here. She wants to talk. I'll talk to her. Look, yes, I did kind of blow up a place of her people.
Collides with yours. The Crash's decimation commands her every thought.
Skvar! Kithmathok! Gerta Rocknator Rune. One theft consumes all. Protocol 402. Our greed reduced Kresh Yillik to rubble. Vlakith,
Yes, ours, you mean
absolve my
mine.
sin or skewer my heart. In each, you might make me worthy.
Absolutely none. Our only chance of purification is buried in that rubble. Skaketh! Next time, think twice before getting grabby with powerful relics in mysterious places.
Look, in all fairness, Seamus, my character, he wouldn't have known that. He would have been like, "It's just a door." Like, what do you mean? It's just doors that got in the way. Surely nothing bad could happen. Surely. Say, does anyone else want to fucking chat before we get into the Shadowlands? No? Okay, cool. Great. Yippee! Can actually get into Act 2. Do I have the Spider Lyre? I do. I have it in my inventory. And I still have the dog. The fact being that he sticks around even after I long rest is pretty good. Like, all things considered. He costs like 3 sorcery points to summon, but like that's pretty freaking handy. Like, I'm sure, like, obviously when he takes damage and he, gets dropped to 0 HP, he's just gonna go like vanish. So it's like, okay, gotta resummon him. But that's, all things considered, that's actually pretty solid, because it just means that, hey, if you have leftover sorcery points before you long rest, summon them and then long rest.
That's no ordinary darkness. It feels powerful and familiar. Stay on your guard.
Are you the true soul?
Who wants to know?
I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
Well, luckily for us, I don't need to do that, because I can just do this. I can cast light on Will, and then Shadowheart can have the blood of the Lander, and there we go. We're all lit up. I mean, out of everyone, I'm probably the one who's most likely to get caught in it for a second.
I feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. This must mean she is protecting me. She favors me. And you don't even know what I mean, do you? Time to come clean, I suppose. I worship Shah, the Dark Lady, Mistress of the Night. Though, honestly, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out by yourself already. And this must mean I have her blessing. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
But what does all this mean?
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Okay. That is also a little bit of dialogue I've not heard. Because I usually, in all the playthroughs I've ever had, and Shadowheart's in the party, I've always, by this point, found out that, oh, she worships Shar. So. But in theme with my character being kind of at times really freaking dumb and then oddly also really smart. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense why he'd kind of be like, huh? What's over here? Okay. Carlax inventory to sell. We're going to just carry on. There's a chest. Oh, dang. Luckily, I got a whole bunch of thieves' tools. I'll take that gold, thank you very much. Okay. Let everyone kind of... I need everyone to hurry up, like, jeez. Oh my lord, why is everyone so dang slow? Will, get your butt over here.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch!
Now, what are you doing?
Ah! Hells, I near stained myself. Just seeing if this shadow curse is as bad as they say. Word is, it eats anyone gets too deep into the dark. I take it you're the true soul we're waiting on? Needs passage to Moonrise?
Yep, that's me.
Right you are. Go through and talk to Kansif. He's been waiting.
One last thing. Go fetch that bone you threw.
Wait, you're joking, yeah? But we're ready to go. You just need to tell Kansif inside.
Nah, I'm just joking.
Of course. Good one. Now, we best get going, eh?
Keep you on your toes. There's nothing wrong with doing that. You just gotta keep people on their toes.
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre?
I have.
Good.
I have it.
We were told to expect you. Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
Don't worry, I'm pretty well practiced and good at this. Well, that could have been perfect, more perfect timing in words.
Yes, I hear them, Your Majesty, calling us, their god and their guide, together.
Now that's what I call an abdomen.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been
Wait,
charged
she's
with
really gonna compliment him
guiding
on
us.
being built?
New flesh.
Dude's just very lean.
Queen. Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
And you? What are you?
What am I?
More faithful of the Absolute.
Yes.
They need a guide to the tower, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute, or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty. Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely.
All right, yippee.
Very well. Gather the flock. Bless us again, Majesty. Shine your light. Protect us. Come. Follow and stay close. Do not leave the light. Do not feed the shadows. You heard him. Move out!
I'm kind of curious, like... I'm kind of curious as, like, what happens, right? If you, if in the ambush, right, in the Harper ambush, you side with the Harpers, and you... Actually, no, that wouldn't work out, because you'd have to also kill the Harpers in order to get the Moonland... Yeah, so, okay. Yeah. Ooh, I have a plan, actually.
They must keep up. The shadows are hungry.
I have a plan.
Ain't all got 10 legs. Patience. Majesty, you bless us with patience.
I have a plan.
Wait. Something's wrong, Majesty. Who's there? Show yourself! Harper's attack! Kill the cultists and get that lantern! Heretics! Villains in the dark!
These Harpers are clearly enemies of the Absolute. They could be worthwhile allies. Defend the guide and you may preserve your cover as a true soul.
Look, I'm sorry, Karlak and Will, but like we gotta do this. I mean, granted, I understand the whole like, oh, but like Karlak and Will are like good people, right? And it's like, yeah, but like you gotta understand that like there are some instances where you're gonna have to be playing along just to make sure things go smoothly, you know. And unironically, if I can stay as far away from the Harpers as possible, I will. So we're gonna... Oh, you son of a bitch.
I got this. No surrender. Get down.
Battle favors the fearless. I know just what to do. No choice but to keep going. Softer than a whisper. I fear neither shadow nor death.
We play it sneaky. Although, frickin' Karnus is gonna be really deadly. Yeah, he kinda...
On I go. Mustn't be seen.
You will die here. I know you absolute will it so.
Yeah, so this is definitely a combat encounter that the Harpers are kind of, I'd say, destined to lose even if you don't get really involved. Or especially if you don't get involved. It's like there's only 3 of them total left now. 2 of them are really hurt, and one of them, who's this guy, is probably gonna he's probably going to get absolutely destroyed. Just kind of is what it is.
Tactical. Quiet as silence.
Like, I'm not surprised. Like, I by no means am surprised that the Harpers are gonna get their shit rocked. Fireball's a little excessive there, buddy. It's just a tiny bit excessive. So where is he going? Like, just end my turn, let them do all their shenanigans. Wait a minute. That's illegal. Unless he's an evocation wizard. Yes, he is. Okay, I was about to say, like, wait a minute. You're not allowed to do that. No, he's a wizard. Never mind. It's okay. Now, I could be funny. Right, I could be really, really, really funny and just go fireball and try to blow up everyone here and then have to fight Cansiv and Arcarnis, and that'd be very, very hard. So we're not going to do that.
No better than the shadows. But no matter, Majesty, they are already dead and soon forgotten.
Let's go.
How much farther can I go?
Yep. We'll get to Moonrise. We'll save Menthara. Get everything situated and all that. Like, you know, buy whatever items. And then we piss off. Which saving Menthara is going to turn into a whole thing of like, oh yeah, breaking out the gnomes and the tieflings and all that.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty?
Maybe. If I could pickpocket the moon lantern off of him, I would. But I can't, so. It'd be really funny.
Hungriest here. Do not stray from it. No matter what they promise you.
Your breech is still clean.
My blade is, but that can change. Just keep talking. They will be silent.
They approach
We're close.
sanctuary, Majesty.
I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Ah, yes, Mizora.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out. Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
You know what? We'll do it on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Look, we're gonna rescue this asset, and then you're gonna leave Will alone, okay?
Interesting.
It's as simple
Why should I
and
go
as simple as
letting
that.
my favorite pet off his leash?
Look, I'm really good at this, right? Really good at this. See, I'm good at this. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo! Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Yeah, we know. We know. We've been seeing it. Oh my lord, the more people want to talk.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow.
Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells.
I don't
She's
care,
never wanted
Will.
a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail. And I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
No, Will. Not you. I won't let that happen. Not ever.
And it means
You know
everything
what?
to
We're not
me.
letting it happen.
I
At least
always
try not
knew
to.
what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mazora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
Alright, cool. Karlak, what the hell do you want?
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? I guess so. But I'm telling you now, it's a bad idea to play games with a devil. You never win. Not ever.
Yeah, it's if you're bad at the game. And I'm not. I'm pretty good at the game.
New meat drider.
I'm pretty good at the game. I know what I'm doing, Karlak.
Move.
His thoughts seek yours, searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Disciple Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you. Rest of you, head on in.
The others will go in, but I will go up. My queen summons me to her chapel to be in her presence. I hear you, sweet majesty. I am coming. Queen.
Oh no, he's not coming. Not at least not that kind. Alright, cool. Yippee! We go in, buy some items and stuff.
There can be no doubt. This is the place.
And then we do a bit of trolling.
The disciple will want to see you through the main door.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlak, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Suit yourself.
Hey, okay,
I've
Karlak,
got
look.
all sorts on offer, if you're worthy of them.
Look, I'm here to talk to this guy, buy some goods, some things possibly for you. I don't know. Okay, I've had a whole lot of chit-chatting of NPCs and dialogue, and it's taking up a lot of time, and I'm just like, man, get on with it. I don't want to skip dialogue, but like, holy crap, man. Is there anything I want to buy at the moment? Well, no, it's actually 8 to 17 damage. So we'll do this. Put that on the table as well. And then no, I'm not gonna buy that because I want Karlak to stick with this. Though I might buy this helmet. Yeah, I don't know. Sell that. Holding on to this. I'm gonna sell this. Because when I have Minthara, I want Minthara to use Phalar or Louvre. Winter's Clutches, I can put that on Karlak if I really want to, but I'm going to hold off for that for a second. Let's sell that. Sell this. Yeah, alright. Some would say that that probably was not very worthwhile doing it that way, but oh well.
Better hope you can handle what I've got.
Something's on my mind.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
I don't care, I just want to trade. I need the near misser. More magic missile casting. Woo! I love magic missile. Sell those. Keep that. Sell this. There are spell scrolls. I'm gonna sell the scroll of detect thoughts because I don't need it. So sell the scroll of speak of dead. Sell the scroll of mirror image. Sell the scroll of. Actually, maybe not. What does this do? Voice of the circle. For the sake of it, I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to sell it. Keep the Pearl of Power, although I need to remember to actually use it. Yeah, we'll sell that. And I'll sell the Circlet of Psionic Revenge. Cool.
An honor.
I now have 2 ways of casting Magic Missile for free, and one of the ways upcasts it at 3rd level. And there's 2 more things that I want to look into purchasing.
A Raj Outlord, trader in all things.
I couldn't meet myself fast enough.
Should you be interested,
Oh.
I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
I apologize for that sneeze. I was very much trying not to sneeze into the mic, so I'm sorry, everybody. You know what? I'm gonna just sell the Daredevil gloves because I'm not gonna use them. We're gonna sell the gloves of power because Will's not really benefiting from them. And yeah, because I am going to get the Risky Ring, and I'm going to put that on Mandara, and then the Ring of Free Action I will probably put on Karlak, because she doesn't need Crusher's Ring anymore. Like, the movement's nice, but it's not needed, so we're going to throw that in the pot. Do that. Spend another 800 gold. We're looking good. Do that, hold on to the Risky Ring and the Caustic Band Ring.
Come back.
I don't care. Moving on. I just want to talk to... I want to get to the base kind of cutscene. Meeting Ketheric. See Minthara. And then... Yep.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash.
Oi! What?
You spray!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. A tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
The goblins.
No, I'm not gonna risk fudging anything up right now.
You lying little. And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No!
Yeah.
Freaking old bag of shit!
You know, for that being a halberd that she threw, it was a pretty good throw, especially since it's a weapon not meant to be thrown.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the general. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Alrighty.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's
I'm just
power,
gonna nod
your
and not
authority
talk
over
at all.
them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal.
You know what? Just stop breathing, I guess.
Oh God! Please.
Look, we're just playing along. We're just playing along to keep up the act. I know it's gonna piss off Will and Carlac because they're just like, you know, but like, we have more important things to do. Actually, no. I need to know because I'm gonna. This is really gonna screw me over if I do this in the order of operations incorrectly. I need to talk to Zorel so I can get a moon lantern, so that way I can safely travel around. And then I go save Minthara. So I gotta do this order of operations properly. There's also an item. There's 2 items I want to see about getting sooner than later.
And preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Zorel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth.
But I'm definitely gonna be ending the stream off with
As she settles on the
with
commanding the
actually
goblins to die.
no, this will do.
Oh, I like
I'm not gonna end the stream off after
That
we
was
save Minthara.
inventive
I'm gonna do it
and efficient.
before, or like basically like right after we do the dialogue to get her in our party temporarily.
What a fine
So,
child it would be. But you
we'll do the
didn't come here
dialogue,
to tear
get
the
Minthar in
wings
the
off
party, and then
you came here to
that'll be,
answer the
that'll be it for the
Absolute's
stream.
call.
Tomorrow,
Let's see what
we'll
you're
pick up with
made
it. We'll
She
pick up with a
parts
prison
the
break.
folds of your mind again,
And yeah.
touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You know, I'm good at this. I'm actually quite good at doing the sneaky stuff. And thank you, Gabe, for another good, well-timed. Yeah, no, you're not. It's a good thing I still have inspiration. Man, freaking how it's always funny how I've gotten 2 times, right, where
There is a tremor of shared
it's like
ecstasy as she finds a mirror to her own desire.
Perfect. You crave what all true souls should, to be touched by the Absolute.
whoa, not like that.
I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. By serving General Thorm, I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Okay, cool. So, with that, we're gonna grab the moon lantern. That way I can then, travel about pretty freely. Yoink. And then now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close the door, because there is a little bit of stuff I can yoink around here. Awesome, that's exactly what I needed. Take that, not gonna end up using it. Take that. Do that. Is that I could not remember if it was top right, but we got it. And then there's a chest that can get lockpicked. Let's go. Awesome. Okay. So now, with Karlach, I can do some funny things with her. And that is, I can take the cold brim hat, put it on her. So now, every time that she applies a condition on something, okay, cool. They have Encrusted of Frost. Well, how does that work? Well, you take something like the Winter's Clutches, which is every time you deal cold damage, you apply Encrusted of Frost. If I'm understanding the interaction with this correctly, you can apply 4 turns of Encrusted of Frost at the same time. It's pretty freaking good. It's pretty freaking handy.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
Okay. But enough side.
They were already imbued with Nethery's magic. magic come from?
Now, I would sneak around here, but I'm gonna wait to do that after, like when I come back on the return trip to Moonrise Towers to clear up Act 3 or Act 2. I'll adventure around those rooms more, but off to Minthara. We're gonna talk with her, try to save her, and then yeah.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Drow reaches out to you psychically, connecting with you for a moment. She is infected like you, and her mind is disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. We are erasing her.
We do a bit of lying. We do a little bit of deception. See, I can do the talking fairly decently.
This is our duty.
Peace, sister. Let us observe the true soul's methods. Perhaps we can learn from them. Her mind is yours. Break it.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex, a psionic storm with Minthara at its center. Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute.
Look, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this, everyone. Like, I don't want to save Scum. And I'm very much going to try not to. Let's go, dude.
Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
So it is you who will end me. Make it swift, then. Anything to silence that thing. That voice.
Okay.
But first, let's make these bastards bleed.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Impossible. She was broken.
Okay. We get to the beatdown. We get to the beatdown time, everybody. At least for this little quick stint. Oh, for Gort. I could do funny things. Or does it not work the way I thought it had? We'll do 2. And you know what? Because I can. Because I can do another barrage of it. I doubt it, but yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't gonna work. Damn.
I expected to be greeted as a hero, but the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me.
Well, we need to get you out of here.
Agreed.
Okay, so I gotta think this through because, well, you know what?
Lead the way.
This is gonna be a little rough, but excuse me. I don't think I can view her inventory, can I?
What now?
I can't. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Idea. Because this may work.
And these things have stayed interesting.
I need to drop a weapon, and I need to see if she can pick it up. Because if I can have her pick it up, then we are good.
If it is for the best.
Yes. Okay, cool. She is now armed. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to continue to drop some stuff. We're just gonna do that.
Our enemies are everywhere.
Why? Okay, that, you know what, that makes... That makes some sense. Okay, well. Oh well, then we'll pick up with it in tomorrow's stream. So, with that, everybody, that'll be the end of today's stream. Did a little bit more than just do the mountain pass stuff, but all in all, accomplished goals. Things took a little bit longer. That was partly because of a lot of dialogue and certain combat encounters just not working out as smoothly, but hope everyone had a good time. Hope everyone has a great day and the great rest of the day, or a great night. Until next time,